What's up, guys? It's Nomadog back here with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing, as I said, we're going to continue the kind of series that I'm doing this week with the as we did top 5 baby faces. Now we're going to do the top 5 heels in the WWE right now. I will not be adding NXT. I don't know if I said that in the last video, but I will not be adding NXT into these lists. But NXT might be added in the top 5 wrestlers, which is going to come out in a couple of days. And yeah, so let's get to the top 5 heels on the main roster. So this is in no particular order. This is just random, and let me fix the camera. This is in no particular order. This is just who I think is the top 5 baby faces. So first up we have The Fiend. I think The Fiend is a great baby face. The Fiend, he's already babyface. He's already a great heel by his character, and I don't think he could ever be turned into a heel. Maybe he could be like maybe he could turn into like what Drew McIntyre is and be like go against heels, so it kind of gives him that baby face kind of line, like the kind of babyface thing, but I just don't see him as a babyface. But I think he is a great heel, and I love The Fiend, and I hope he could keep the top tier kind of storylines that he always has. Next up, we have Bayley. If you would have told me a couple years ago Bayley would be one of the top 5 best heels in the WWE, I would have said you were lying. But Bayley, her mic work has gotten better. Her title matches are always great. And just her as a heel, I think she's gotten more comfortable as a heel. Because last year she wasn't that great of a heel. She was still kind of in like the hugger phase. But I think she's a great heel right now, and I can't wait to see what she does with Sasha in that storyline. And I think that she is probably the top woman heel right now. So yeah, Bayley is doing a great job as heel, and I don't see her turning babyface anytime soon. Next up, we have, of course, I think this person is always a heel at least one time a year. We have Randy Orton. Randy Orton is one of the best heels in the company of all time. I mean, he could be the heel in like a storyline with, I feel like he could even make Brock Lesnar the heel in a storyline. That's how good Randy Orton is as a heel. He can make The Fiend be the baby face. I mean, put him in the ring with anybody and he'll make that other person look good and look like that person is a top star, even if it's just like you could put him in the ring with Chad Gable and he'll make Chad Gable look good. I mean, Randy Orton is such good with heel work and babyface work, but I like him as a heel better because that's what his kind of gimmick is. But Randy Orton is one of the top heels of all time. I think he's up there with like Ric Flair and Triple H. Next up we have, it's kind of a tag team, just like I did with the Street Profits. We have Miz and Morrison. Miz and Morrison are the top heels in the tag team division. That poster just almost fell. But I think they are the top heels in the tag team division. I don't think Cesaro and Shinsuke are as great as heels as them. But these Miz and Morrison know how to get under people's skin, and I think that's one great quality that a heel needs to have, is to be able to get under someone's skin and make someone be so angry and want to cheer for the baby face. It's kind of like, you know how when Becky turned heel, like finally, but people still cheered for her and booed Charlotte when it was supposed to be the opposite way around? Well, Miz and Morrison does the opposite of that. People boo them and cheer for Otis, even though I'm personally not an Otis fan. I still do not like Miz and Morrison. They're just that great as a heels, and that's not saying that they're doing a bad job. That's saying they're doing a great job, because that's what you want people to do, and you want people to hate you as a heel. Next up, we have, it's kind of like a faction, a group, The Hurt Business, MVP, Shelton, Bobby Lashley, and Cedric. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am not a Bobby Lashley fan. I don't know, there's just something about him, like, he's kind of like Rey Mysterio to me, and Jeff Hardy, like, I don't really, there's nothing he could do that makes me want to be like a fan of his. But the Hurt Business is the best heels, right? Like, they're starting to be one of the top heels on Raw right now. I think Randy Orton still holds that spot, but they are great heels. I mean, they know how to get what they want, and they know how to make people angry. I mean, they're kind of like how they're kind of like the Authority. Like, the Authority would, oh, fans would get behind somebody, the Authority would pay all attention to that person and then just keep making like little movements and like little things that would get people mad at them. And I think that's what the Hurt Business does. Just like when they had Cedric go on their side and turn on Apollo and Ricochet, and then when Lashley won the title, people were mad because Apollo lost the title. So it's just little things like that that make the Hurt Business such great heels, and I think they're doing a great job, and hopefully they could keep it up. Well, that was the video for you guys. Stay tuned for a couple. Stay tuned for the next top 5 list, where we're gonna overview the top 5 wrestlers. And I will be including NXT in there, so don't worry. But leave your comments down below on who you think your top 5 heels in WWE right now are. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, champs.